the nightgown, girl. Freckles on your face, let me kiss each one. Fingers on your waist, let me tiptoe up spine, yeah. Keep it low key with your natural curls. Up and out of space when I make you deja vu, like we done this once, twice, yeah, yeah. You're beautiful. Something like these acid dreams, acid dreams. It's something I ain't used to, girl. I'm gon' give you everything, everything. Pop starts.
And he's a cup guy. This person not only is a member here, a student here, but she also works the front desk for us. She has really stepped up in the last few weeks, and when things kind of got tight for us, she stepped up and helped us keep everything running. She's tough as nails. She's a high school wrestler. Nicole. He's actually an assistant wrestling coach with us. He's tough. I rolled him yesterday morning. College wrestler, and also really did a great job helping us build our wrestling program. Daniel Romero.
This next guy, he started off with Chino, and now he cross trains between Chino and Ancho. Sometimes he goes to Curtis. He started off with us at Chino Hills. We were actually going to promote him last year, but then there was some type of, we were like, nah, let's hold him back a little bit. Sometimes your character needs to show that you're more mature. You know what I mean? And so, Alex, this is overdue, but this is for you.
Entitled. He's he trains a lot in the nights in the Gi-No-Gi classes. He's a big physical college wrestler. He's gone and done a couple of tournaments. Just recently went to Arizona and double golden. Tyler Ely. Yeah.
He's been with us for a while. He's been showing a lot of improvement. He's always at the gym. He's one of those guys who never show up in a meter. For the most part, he's been 99% of the time. He's been putting in a lot of work. And yesterday we misspelled his name. And today, the same name is still on here. So you know who you are, Kevin Ramirez.
really, really tough. Did a really good job. Took second place. Kyle Fuentes.
He mainly comes in the morning, I'm in the evening. But this next blue goes to John Wu.
Next person, he is one of our students, but also has his kids that train with us. Both his two sons and daughters are in our kids program. His daughter's in our fundamentals program. He is a tough role and always there for his kids. Robert Diaz.
He's also a Chino Hill student, but he's also been coming to Rancho. Tough kid, showing he has a lot of potential to really make some noise and fits into work, right?
Next person is from our fundamental system. This guy completed our fundamental system, intermediate system, and has now been training hard in the all levels class. Dedicated with Gio. Yeah. The fundamentals and intermediate classes and has now been active in our all levels classes. And Giovanni's partner in crime, man. Okay, this guy, another, kind of like the Tyler, just tough. Anyone that's rolled with him, those question why this guy's down the blue belt here. He's come from a different gym, probably about 4 or 5 months ago. But he's been coming every single day and training hard. Rafa. This is one of the morning guys. Actually trains a lot with my cousin Matur, who wasn't able to make it today. Matur's been spending a lot of time with him. He's one of Matur's favorites. We've been recently doing more and more of my classes. Michael Martinez. He's actually probably one of the fastest guys in the group who did blue belt. He hasn't been with us long, but he was a really highly decorated high school wrestler. Just picks stuff up really fast. He trains with me in the mornings all the time. Kai. coach him at a tournament as well. It was his first tournament, and he took first. He's one of the tourist favorites. He trains all the time in the morning with us. Little Bear Bowl player, Ryan Henderson. Okay, this guy, he trains at night with us. He's a youngster, but he came from another gym. He's been with us for about almost a little over a year now. Very scrappy, does really well in tournaments, a lot of gold medals. He's always having battles at night with the guys. Sebastian. Also, very tough, very athletic. He's gone through our whole fundamental integrated system as well. He's been training a lot at night and giving all the blues a run for the money. He likes it. I know we got somebody who just called. They called earlier, said they're driving down, but I cannot see the person in the crowd. But I'm going to just announce him. Hopefully he's here, but not, I'll give it to him later. But this guy's, he's been training with us for some time now. Again, a lot of classes with Mansoor. He's one of Mansoor's favorite. Peter. Been with us for a while. For both. Train started at Chino Hills, and he spends a lot of time at Rancho. Also, he goes back to Chino Hills. But he's very well rounded. He has also just received his purple belt in the striking system last night. He's a high school. He's got a high school wrestling background. He's always a tough role. Nino. Yeah. But this person, I like this person. He's one of the few people I do like. All right, I met this person at a cancer walk. One of those 24-hour cancer walks. I had asked me a couple questions. Next thing I know, he showed up at the Chino Hills location. He's one of everybody's favorite students. If you get to know this guy, he puts in a lot of work. I don't know if you yeah, this person, when we were, anytime we have any kind of, from Zoom class to a Jiu-Jitsu tournament to any type of events, he's here. He's reposting. He is probably one of the most supportive members of both the Chino and Rancho location, and very well deserved. Rio. Really, really cool guy. It happens also to be his birthday today, which is really cool. Yeah. His birthday. Josiah. Yeah. Started off in Chino Hills, spends a lot of time in the mornings. Tough role. He's over 40 like me, so he's a motivator for me to see him on the mat, down there with everybody. Anyone that rolls with this guy knows how tough he is. Josh Graff. Yeah! She has really been a big part of the beginning of our fundamental program. She's done all our classes. She's been training here with me for some time. She spends a lot of time with Stephen at Hills as well. She's competed a lot for the gym. Won and podiumed a lot. Lauren. Time now, he's had the blue for a while. He's been training, spent a lot of time when Stephen was here, and he works with me a lot in the mornings. He's one of our LEOs, Alex. This guy, he trains with me in the mornings. He's actually had some jiu-jitsu experience in the past. I held him off a little bit so he got a little more comfortable with the gi. He's a tough roll. He's always giving Javi and some of the bigger guys good rounds. He's one of the part of the morning crew with me. Christian, or CB. You guys know how tough the role he is. Me and him have become very close. He actually was a big part of through the closure, and I'm really grateful for him. Carlos. This person, again, is not only just one of the students here at Millennia, but she's also a big part of the front desk. She helps me tremendously. She does a really, really good job. She gets stressed out when things aren't going right with the gym. It's actually really cool. She treats the gym as if it's hers, and you can't ask for anything more than that as far as and I'm very grateful for her. This person as well is not just a student of ours, but also she helps with the kids program and works the front desk with me. Both just like Mariah, they're a big part of why the gym does so well. Taylor Mullen. Yeah. Getting to know him as one of our members' brother. This guy is a California State champion wrestler, black belt level in judo. He's competed internationally. We brought him in to help Lorenz and Bravo out with wrestling, to work with the guys. I've become very close with him. He uses our gym to train his wrestlers. He's dedicated to wrestling. He has a background of girls that he's sent to colleges and won big tournaments. He's going to be, when he starts competing at Purple Belt Masters, he's going to be the gold medalist in his weight class. This guy's an animal. Chris Lopez. Yeah!
Yeah, sure.
This person has started off with me first more in MMA. Probably one of the most gifted athletes that I ever trained. He was preparing to compete for the California State Championships in MMA as an amateur, and he suffered injuries. But believe me when I tell you that I've watched this guy spar with high-level pros and just run through guys. Almost every tournament he competes in, he wins. He's recently been back at the gym. I missed him. It's good to have him back here with us. Nicholas Banks.
You gotta do it, bro. Just do it.
He's a firefighter. He's outbalanced fires. One of my favorites, Bruce. Tough. He ran through pretty much all the competition in his weight class in California as a pro, signed to the UFC, and recently just won a 5-round title fight in Florida. John Wilson.
I really don't like this guy. Anyhow. No, but this guy, he's a big part of the Chino's nation. Okay. That being said, he's the go-to guy, like when nobody can cover classes. He's the guy that steps in and he just steps in. He mans up. Every time he mans up. I don't like this guy. I think I fired him about like 50 times in Chino Hills. But I'm gonna pass it on to Romy. Hey, I'm gonna say one more thing. When he first came into the gym and I rolled with him, I was like, this guy ain't no white girl. I remember I rolled up, I gave him a position. Next thing I know, I'm in a crucifix. Next thing I know, I'm fighting another crucifix. Next thing I know, I'm surviving. I'm like, what? So I did my homework. I'm like, I called people. I was like, who is this guy? They're like, dude, he works out like 3-4 times a day. He's always in the gym. And I'm like, no, I don't feel so bad. But he's been back ever since. And ever since, I can't get rid of this guy.
He is a tough wolf. He has been, probably the last 2 years, comes in the mornings almost 4 to 5 days a week and trains with me. Just like Manny said, he's a physical, he's got a physical game. He's got a motor on him. He just does not get tired. And he's also really gotten a lot better in his striking. He's been jumping into the pro practices, and he's actually doing really, really well. Anyone that spars with the guy, anyone that works with this guy would tell you the same. And he's really grown on me, and this is definitely something he deserves out. Hey. There's something that builds between a coach and athlete and I have the privilege of training, getting training some really, really good athletes. And I've gotten a chance to be on the road many trips with this person. He's got a golden heart. He's as tough as they get in the cage. He's a junior college wrestler. I mean, he's tough all around the board. And I know he's going to be moving soon. He's going to be moving to Texas with his family. And before he leaves, I want to make sure that we put a round of applause. IBJJF world champion, college all-American wrestler. He's one of our kids coach and adult coaches. I can't tell you how much I love this guy. He's just got a big heart. I've gotten very close with him the last couple of years, and he's been with us for a while. Big hop. This guy is another guy that I travel with a lot. We go on the road. We've been on some big fights. Top 10 welterweight in the world. One of the most dynamic strikers I've ever got a chance to train. Everyone that I ever run into that knows that I train him can't say, won't stop talking about how great of a striker he is. But people don't know how good his ground game is, right? How slick his ground game is. He's got, for a guy that's never wrestled before, he's probably one of the hardest guys to take down. I've seen him stuff T1 wrestler shots. He is just as tough as they get. He just had a baby girl this week. Let's get him up here, Mark. Come on.
Straight out Riverside.
He's from competing in jiu-jitsu tournaments to fighting as an amateur, fighting in the Ultimate Fighter. He's always taking chances. He's got a creative style. Anyone that trains with him knows how tough he is. He's very close to me. I'm gonna try not to get too emotional, but he's very close to me. Yeah, that's it. I'm getting choked up.
Yeah, now you give it to the emotional guy, huh? This is one of my my favorite guys, not only because he helps us out so much with the gym, but he's always there for us. You know what I mean? Like, he's a big part of why Chino Hills is as successful as it is. When I got hired at my other job, he took a big role in taking over for me. That's all I'm gonna say. Right. You want to say anything? Sure.
Honor. It's just an honor to share the mat with you. I've had to deal with you a lot and your pain. Just ain't too many more people that have the positive disposition that you have for these things. And for us we don't get any more belts or anything like that, it's good to see that that's coming up.
He's a great athlete and a great human being, and I'm happy he's getting his black belt.
Yeah.
I think I met him at 15 years old. I coached him in high school wrestling. With a little emo haircut.
Yeah.
a little weird guy back then. But he's awesome.
He's still weird.
Still weird. Still weird.
10 years I've known this kid. Stud, just a stud. Stud wrestler, stud jiu-jitsu. Romy said he's creative. And the guy has some beautiful hair.
Yes. So. Very tough rolls. Like I said, his hair is gorgeous.
This is it's a long road for me to get here. Kind of wanted to go down the line with all these guys. Like everybody here I have memories with every single one of them. From Peanut when he's a blue belt fucking me up, and I remember the first time showing me a Japanese necktie. It's still something I do to this day. Ski. Anytime there's a crowd of people and I need instruction, he's the fucking voice I'm gonna hear. You know what I mean? Dave, I wouldn't even be at Millennia if it wasn't for Dave. He was one of my high school wrestling coaches. And when wrestling kind of came to an end for me, he led me here, and I'm really grateful for that. Long days and weekends at Level MMA with Georgie, grinding. Silvio, just same thing. He's a pain in my ass. I didn't know I was a pain in his ass, but fucking touching my wrist to the back of my head on a regular basis. Before I get to these guys, all I can say is, once you make a commitment to this, nobody can take this shit from you. You know what I mean? It's, as you come up, the belts are nice, you get them. It's nice to get them, but it's not about the belts. It's just, it's about a lifetime commitment, and the only way you can not get this is by quitting, And so you have two choices. You keep pushing or you quit, And I think the main reason that I'm here is these two, bringing me in. When I was a knucklehead, I would come to the gym and train for a little bit and get a win and then go party for fucking 3 months. And so they knew who I was, so they brought me into the gym, hired me at the gym so I'd keep my ass in the gym, I wouldn't be screwing around. And just every year, I'm just trying to be more and more like these two. And this is where I am, and I'm really proud of where I am. And I owe everything to these two.
Okay, this next person is somebody that he came to us a little bit later. He was already a purple when he came to us. There's just, especially, he came here as an MMA fighter and kind of grew into our jiu-jitsu program. And this is a tough room to be an MMA fighter. You gotta be able to hold your own, and you gotta be able to physically and verbally deal with what we have as far as a pro team. We're brutal, and he fit right in without a hiccup. He just meshed right in with us. Within the last 2 years, when he signed with a international organization, we were on the road and we traveled a lot. Some places were fun, some places not so fun. But we were long flights together. We hung out in the hotel room. We got lost in different cities and in different places around the world. And I got very, very close with this person. There's something about this guy that I've never seen before in a fighter. I've never seen anybody so calm in the pocket. I've never seen anybody so durable as this person. He's extremely special. He's got a combination of striking and a ground game, and he's every time he works on something, he masters it. His guillotine is like Georgie's now. He's just very good at MMA. And today he's going to get awarded his black belt. He's going to be leaving for a little bit. He's decided to enlist in the military, and I'm proud of him. I'm proud to be his coach. I'm very happy that he walked in these doors. And I'll pass the torch over to Manny and let him talk a little bit.
Ooh, I mean, Romy pretty much summed everything up. I really like this guy because I love his style of fighting. He doesn't know how to back up. Kind of reminds me of how when I used to fight, except he's a lot more technical. But this guy, he's got a lot of heart and a lot of heart, and he will be there for you if you ever need him. Romy pretty much said everything I have to say. I'm gonna pass it. With that being said, I'm gonna pass this to Silvio.
Josh, it's an honor to share the match with you. Sad you're gonna go, but glad you're gonna come back. And knowing you and some of the stuff you've had to go through in your life, and it's a testament to what this can be for people. You know, coming here, being happy, laughing, having fun, letting everything out there, just be out there, and let this be your medicine and kind of help you along your path.
I really don't want to say too much. I'll get emotional. But thanks for beating me up during practice, and well deserved. You know, we're gonna miss you.
Same. Thank you for everything, Josh. Choking me, making me tap. Man, it's awesome.
I first got acquainted with this guy. He was already a professional fighter out at the casinos. I'm thinking to myself, man, this guy's a beast in the pocket, never backs down, straight ahead kind of fighter. He's got a liver shot from hell. Don't get caught with it. I got introduced to him at the time, and we called him El Rey. It's an honor, brother. It's an honor.
He's like my cholo brother. We have the most funnest rolls, and we could crack jokes during our rolls, and then kind of gas out and just laugh. Thank you, Josh.
I consider Josh one of my best friends. And when he first came to the gym, I wasn't really stoked on it. You know, I kind of judged the book by its cover. I thought he was going to be an asshole, and we ended up getting along. But we ended up getting along really well. He's a goofball. He likes to, the biggest thing about him that I learned is you'll never know anything that he's going through. He doesn't show it. He's a consistent person every time you see him, and I know, excuse my French, but like nothing will make you feel like more of a bitch than when you hear about what he's going through and how it doesn't even affect him, you know? And I've learned a lot, and I'm really proud to call you a friend.
Yeah. All right, Josh, come up.
Fucking guys, man. Hey, man, relax. I gotta get the fucking stroll.
Better get used to it.
Hey, you know me from back in the day, bro. It's always been a karate belt. So I guess this is my speech, huh?
That's it.
Yeah, I wish you would have told me. I'd have had a couple more beers. Man, where do I start? Yeah, well, it's been a long road. Started this at 18. I was a striker at first. Never really trained the ground. Never did really any of that until I got here. I mean, I came in as a purple belt, but before that, I really didn't worry about the ground. I just kind of fought anybody who was anyone, whether I was training or not. I wouldn't get too far into that because we got children here. But you guys know the story. But yeah, I actually, earlier in my career, I actually fought Millennia before I came here. Actually, I fought Danny Navarro in, up in, the Fox Theater. Yeah, and then I think Georgie, you were there, right?
Yeah, I was cornering.
So, hey, it's been a long road, man. This was actually one of my goals, was actually getting my black belt. I never thought I would because, like I said, I like to punch people in the face. And it's pretty cool, man. Yeah, just overcoming a lot of stuff in my life. This is the only thing that's kept me here. Yeah, I'm not gonna cry, okay? Hey, homie. Hey, dog. Hey, geez, don't cry, dog. Hey, homie. And it's pretty cool, because like somebody like Nick, he got his brown today. I've known Nick since like middle school, and he's a little younger than I am, so it's pretty cool to be here with all you guys. Like I've known Lorenz in the regional circuit, but I started beating him up here in the room. I kind of taught him everything he knows. He wasn't really top 10 until I came in here. So, you know what I mean? Hey, you're welcome. But I got everything, you guys, man. I appreciate it with all my heart. Growing Manny, man, this is a trip, eh? And I'm definitely gonna have some drinks today.
I'm very, very grateful. It's great to see all you guys here today. Thank you very much.